Good morning, guys. It's September 27th. Welcome to a new video. Day number 2 of Walker's muzzleloader hunt. We've actually been going home every morning and evening, even though it's a little bit of a drive for us. We're a little earlier than yesterday, so our plan is to get up high at first light. 2 years ago, when we were hunting a buck, like he was bedded at first light like that, so we definitely want to get a head start this morning. Go see if we can find the big dogs. They're definitely not coming out in the daylight hours. It's too hot. It's like full moon at night. It's clear skies and it's plenty warm. Should be a good one. I'm sure we'll see plenty of deer, so sit back, enjoy this one, and we'll catch you guys at the top of the hill.
Oh my freaking gosh, this freaking short giant! We made it. Let's check the time. It's 6:47, so just about 40 minutes to get up here. Just got to the top. I'm gonna chug me some Mountain Ops Ignite. A, because I'm tired, didn't drink any water on the way up, and B, this thing give me a boost to wake me up a little bit this morning. I'm so tired, guys. I've been staying up late, doing videos, waking up early, but I freaking love it. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna glass. You definitely got to get an early start, so we should be picking out some deer here real soon, and fingers crossed that the big boy slips up and makes a mistake today and stays out just a little too long. Alright guys, I wish I had better news for you, but we've sat here the first 2-3 hours of daylight, just kept glassing, and surprisingly we kept seeing deer until the last hour or so. I'm not convinced that we've seen all the deer in the area, because I think there's got to be some more mature bucks with some age in here, and we just haven't been able to turn them up. I still think, like I've mentioned, that there's a big buck in here that we've hunted for the last 2 years and haven't seen him, and unfortunately, like I mentioned before, we haven't put out trail cameras this year, so I can't really prove that he's in here and he's alive this year. I just assume he is. I think we'll head off, take care of business down in the valley, get ready for Idaho. What was really cool is we had these 2 coyotes roll up on us at about 100 yards, and I just looked at Walker and he hadn't seen them yet. I'm like, grab the muzzleloader and get a cap directly across from us, and I got some phone scope footage of him. Had a really pretty coat, but yeah, I guess we just didn't have time to take him right there. But pretty cool experience. That's what's fun about coming out here. You never know what you're gonna see, you never know what's gonna happen. You really just need to get out there and create yourself opportunity.
What's up, guys? Happy September 27th. It's crazy that we're almost to October, but if you look outside in Utah today, it is a bright, beautiful, sunny day, and it is hot, which is a bummer in a lot of ways, because Walker Boss and Eric are trying to find a deer for his muzzleloader hunt, and not the greatest weather. The deer are pretty much bedding down really fast after daylight and coming out right at dark. Haven't turned up a buck yet, but man, I just talked to Eric. He stopped by to grab a couple things from my house and showed me the muzzleloader that Walker's using. He took a bit of a spill and unfortunately landed like right on the scope. The scope had a neoprene cover over it, but it still like put a gouge in the turret, pretty good size. And so they went out to the range to try to shoot it, and now, as you would potentially guess, they're not even on paper at 100 yards, and that thing was shooting really well before that. A crappy deal. They're headed to Sportsman's Warehouse right now. They might just buy a brand new scope and just start over. It's probably the worst feeling if you fall and mess up your bow, or you fall and hit your rifle when you're out hunting. Make sure you guys double check it. Run a couple shots through it in that scenario just in case. And in Eric and Walker's case, their suspicions were right on. Not great. I am getting ready to shoot the bow. The last time I fired the bow, everything looked perfect. Gonna kill an elk. Nope, I hit a tree. Reflecting on that shot, man, I felt like everything was really good. I checked my bubble. I was calm. I took my time. I slowed down, which was our motto this year, slow down. But I was flirting with some danger, and I'm okay with that, because the way that elk was quartered away, his right shoulder was still not open. It's hard to tell on camera, but I mean, I'm talking maybe that much is how much I was into the tree. Like, so dang close. I really feel like I could make that shot 9 out of 10 times, but for whatever reason, based on the circumstances, it just didn't work, and I missed.
we've officially earned.
Oh. Whoa. What do you got there? What's that?
Nanya. Guys, welcome. And we are trying to get caught up on some editing. Let's see where Logan's at. You guys have been following along. You probably remember this episode because this is like, what, day 5? 4?
Earned breakfast. We, what do the kids call it? Fasting. What's it called, Logan?
Ghosting Brian out.
What is he talking about? I don't know. Who knows what's Brian talking about? Anyway, it was lunchtime. I decided to treat Logan. He's been working so hard for the last half an hour that he's been here. This is my last package of Axis meat pops, which is basically an Axis backstrap.
It is against the grain. Trick here is to have a sharp knife.
That's a Cutco knife, man. Oh, heavenly.
Look at that.
I can't wait. I want to go hunt Axis deer again. Just give us a taste test here.
This is honestly some of the best game meat I think I've ever had in my life.
It's bomb, man.
We had it when we were spring bear hunting. I think it's safe to say everybody was highly impressed.
Just got to give it a little crust. Keep it at medium rare in the middle. Perfect.
Guys, check it out. Got my shades on. These were actually a gift from the team at Weatherby when I went out to shoot Thompson long range course at the Weatherby headquarters in California. I have them on for a reason. We have a bit of bad news. After the morning hunt, Walker and I were headed down the mountain to the truck. We were literally about 10 seconds away from the truck. Walker took a spill. I'm talking a bad one. And all I heard was ting. I was like, yeah, what was that? He's like, gun. Looked at the scope. The scope was, I mean, I'm telling you guys, he slipped, and I don't know.
I gave it the people's elbow.
He just freaking WWE'd that thing on the rock.
That's how you get when you don't see any good bucks. You know?
Yeah, you get upset. You just have to start breaking stuff. We decided, after looking at the scope, I'm like, there's no way we're gonna go hunting without shooting that thing and making sure it's on. At 100 yards, guys, if you watched yesterday's video or the day before, we were just, Walker was tacking them like 2 inches high, ding ding, 1 inch high, ding. Perfect. 3 shots. I said, wrap it up. We went and shot this a minute ago. We could not hit the paper at 100 yards. So we took it to Sportsman's Warehouse. The guys over there did a great job. Confirmed that something was wrong with the scope internally, and it just wouldn't hold still. So they'd bore sight it, get it ready, give it a couple taps, and then it'd go bad. So the scope is toast. Good news is Vortex has a VIP warranty on all their products, so I'll send that back and take care of it. But we had to buy one. Now we're headed back to the Lee K Center to shoot it. We have to get that thing dialed in, or else there's just no point of going on the mountain. The evening hunt's most likely going to be shot. The first priority is just to make sure the gun shoots straight. So to the Lee K Center we go. All right, here we go. New scope, the Vortex Diamondback.
See if she does the job.
We got to see if this thing's even on paper. Let me get the phone scope going, Walker.
Yeah, I'm just getting comfy.
All right, go ahead when you're ready.
Yeah.
There we go. Finally.
Yes.
We're back on the paper.
How close? That's right where I was yesterday or 2 days ago.
Walker shot a 2-shot group, probably about 1.5 inches away from each other. One was bullseye, one is about 1 3/4 inches high, which is kind of where we want it. So I'm going to shoot a 3rd shot, and then we'll clean it. So let's see where this one goes. I feel like I got a splinter on my butt from that wood seat. Oh yeah. So my Walker's shot is like right here. My shot's like right there. Inch and a half high, dead center. So I think we're good.
Back in business.
We're back in business, guys. That was a headache, but we got a new Vortex scope. The guys at Sportsman's hurried and set it up for us. These guys helped us just kind of bore sighted in at close range. And now we're back to where we want to be.